Namaste, this is Prashant Rathod. Today I am going to present the topic is the preamble of the Constitution. The preamble, the term refers to the introductions or prefers to the constitutions, which state the objectives, ideals for which Indian Constitution India was drafted. The preamble of India Constitution is based on the objective resolutions drafted and moved by the Pandit Nehru and adopted by the Constitution's Assembly. Okay, it has been amended by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, which added three words, that is socialist, secular, and integrity. And we have to come to the Constitution of India, the preamble. So everyone must read this one and try to understand. We the people of India having solemnly resolved to the constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic, and to citizens. Justice means social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, and equality states of opportunity and promote among them all, and fraternity and assuring the dignity of all individual and the unity integrity of the nation. In our Constitution Assembly, the 26th day of November 1949 do hereby adopt the enact and give to the ourselves the constitutions. So this is the must everyone have to try to understand with the people of India, the democracy, the direct democracy and indirect democracy, how we the people how the take the main decision rule we can in our Indian constitution, as in India as a democratic country. So the word is with the people of India is the most important. So we have to go to understand the most of that. This is the very important things here, and after we have to come to the ingredients of the constitutions. That is nothing but the components. We have the four components. That is the first we have to come to the source of the constitution. The source means the preamble state the constitution derives its authority from the people of India. Before I told you that's how it's a democracy of India, the people how the rule will be playing. That is nothing but the source of the authority. Okay, and second one you have to come to the point of the nature of the state. Okay, nature of the state, it declared India to be the sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic of polity. Okay, and third one come to the what is the objectives. The objectives will come to the justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Right? And date of adaptation of the Constitution of India adopted in the November 26 1949. So now we are come to the keywords in the preamble. So this is very important. These keywords are every exams they have to ask a lot of questions. Okay, once we have to try to understand what is the meaning of sovereign, socialist, democratic, and republic, justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Okay, so we try to understand this. The sovereign means sovereign, the word sovereign, the supreme or independent. Okay, India is a internally and externally sovereign, external free from the control of any other foreign power, and internally it has a free government which is directly elected by the people and makes laws that govern the people. And we have to come to the next one. The word will come to the socialist. What is the meaning of the socialist? We have to try to understand some the word socialist, secular, integrity have been added in 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act and in 1976. Okay, by 42nd Amendment. This last and final amendment, first of all, one thing, we don't have the socialism in India. We have socialistic pattern of India. Means socialistic pattern of society implies and multiplication of property or wealth. That multiplied wealth is a distributed among the people with evolutionary and democratic process, not by the radical changes. This is the revolution. So both our mixed economy reduce in the disparity between rich and poor through the nationalizations of resource and wealth. However, with globalization, socialism and socialistic pattern society, it's taking back to the seat. So we have to try to understand the socialist is the biggest word. We have to try to understand the mixed economy, how it is come to the globalization will affect, how it is in our economy will be ingredient roles will have to play. It is most of the word we have to understand, try to hear. It is very elaborated word. If you are in essay, you are writing something, and means socialistic means you lot of things we have to write in this topic. Okay, and we have to come to the top what is the mean of the globalization? I mean, just knowledge purpose, the integration of national economics after removing the certain barriers. Okay, then we have to come to the world as in secular. I mean, what is a secular country? Is a country where there is a religious freedom. That means people can choose a religion of their choice. No official religions, no discriminations on the basis of religion, no special rights or privilege on the basis of religions, results in the religious freedom. So secular country is a non-religious country, as like in our India. Okay, and last one word we have to come to here, that is in a democratic country. Means what is the mean? First we have to try to understand here is in a democratic. So according to a rule of law, we have the parliamentary and a representative democracy in India. Okay, so last one we have to come to the republic. Republic means head of the government, because as like the head of the government in PM, and head of the uh, in our country is in president of India. So as like, and we have to come to the word as like in justice. Okay, what are the justice? Social, political and economic justice. Okay, so social justice implies the equal treatment of all people without any discriminations, which is based on the race, religion, caste, sex, thereby they ensure the equality of state as well as the rank. So already Article 15 they clearly mention. So once you read that one, you have to clear months. And political justice means the providing the guarantee of all the citizens how to participate in the political and administrative affairs of the country through right to work, right to contest in the election, right to petitions, and right to the contest in the public offices. And Article 32 and 226 is the must. You have to understand once. Try to. Okay, economic justice means providing the equal opportunities to all citizens of in the matters of public employment, professions, trade and occupations, and etc. Okay, and once I have to come to liberty. Liber this liberty, that is thought of expressions, belief, faith and worship. And equality means status of opportunity. And fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and promote among the all unity and integrity. In our Constitution Assembly in 26th day of November 1949 do hereby adopt and act of the present ourselves of the constitutions. So this is the most important, we have to try to understand. Okay, preamble as the part of the constitutions or not. This is the two cases are most important. Every exam they have to ask these cases. So try to say, you have to please go through it. Is a Birubari Union case in 1960. Supreme Court said that preamble is not a part of the constitutions, and say that. And Keshavananda Bharati case in 1973, in the Supreme Court again overruled their judgment and say that constitution is a part, not a justiciable. Means the preamble is a part of the constitutions but not justiciable in nature. They say in the Yeshwananda Bharati case in 1973. Okay, so however two things should be noted here. This is the most important, you have to try to understand one. Say preamble is neither the source of power to legislature nor a prohibition of the power of the legislature. Means the preamble give to overwhelm to what you have to do, but don't harm the spirit of the constitutions. That is the nothing but the basic structure of the constitutions. Okay, so that's why I have to say that the preamble is neither source of the power to legislation or a prohibition of the legislature. Means they have to make the law in the legislature but don't harm the basic structure of the constitution. This is the main of the most important, is neither the source of the power of the constitutions. And second is it is a non-justiciable, that is a provision enforceable in court of law. We can't ask it is a non-justiciable, because as like in a DPSP also, directive principle of state policy also it's come to under the non-justiciable in nature. Okay, and significance of the preamble very important. So we have to try to understand these points, very important. So once you have to do the basic philosophy, objective, ideals, what is the ideals and facts and values you have to come and achieve through their constitutions is a draft. As like how the preamble provide the legal help to the judge of the proper interpretations of the constitutions. Every time they have to come out to the preamble, because sometimes they will go giving to the some judgment, sometimes it's the overrule judgment. As like we have to last slide we have discussed the Birubari Union case and Keshavananda Bharati case. So as like the interpretations, the preamble every time it is a living as like to the every time it come to the interpret. Okay, preamble also provide the date, year which the Constitution Assembly adopted it. Okay, so that is the most important. These are the significance of the preamble. And the preamble once means if I have to try to understand the preamble here. The preamble has been amended only once so far in 1976 by the 42nd constitutional amendment, which was added 3 new words: socialist, secular, and integrity. The preamble, this amendment was held to be the valid. Okay, so this is the topic, and we have to come to the last conclusion. So must we have to try to understand what is the meaning of the preamble, and what is the ingredient, and what is the source of the constitutions, and which cases are important, the part of the constitution, and the part, this is the preamble is the part of the constitutions or not, and what is the significance, and what 3 words they will added, and after it is a justiciable or non-justiciable. So once I have to get the time, then again you remaining go for the slides in the keywords and try to understand these 3 words. This is the in this topic they will ask every time the questions must, because you have to try to get through it. Okay, then we have to writing an essay. So at these points, then our essay looking the very beautiful. And thank you.